Hello fashion lovers, welcome back to my channel. Today it is this asymmetric two-piece. Okay, the upper body, the shoulder is asymmetric, the down is equally asymmetric. There's no dart on any of the two-piece. Okay, and it is asymmetric. The trouser is palazzo, but it's free. Okay, so this is what we'll be cutting in this video. A client sent her dress fabric to me to cut, and this is her measurement. All right, she is 40 bust 40. Now if you watch this dress, I looked at it front and back. There is no zip, there is no dart, so such kind of a dress is free. Okay, so I added +6 to all the measurement, that is ease, to make the dress free on her but not too bogus. Okay, so she'll be able to wear because there's no zip. All right, I used 2 inches sewing now this is the fabric. Okay, I folded using the highest measurement. Okay, I folded about 14. All right, now because of the fabric I'm using is a little bit thick. All right, and I folded, this is 3 inches. Now I zoomed this dress on the neck. There is no sewing on the neck, like it was folded. So the first thing I marked is the shoulder. Or after folding that 3 inches, I think I should reduce it by 2 inches. After folding that folding, I marked my shoulder. I extended it by 3. The first measurement is my shoulder, the next is 3 inches. Then I'll come. What I'm marking right now, I took 1.5 away from the shoulder. All right. Now from here, I went down by 2 inches, gave it a slant. Okay. Then I indicated my armhole depth. I will be re-explaining this. Then this is the curve I gave it. Now it is asymmetric, but on the other side of the shoulder, it is on the shoulder and it's equally falling off. Now I place my tape to get my half length. All right, to get my half length and equally my blouse length. So guys, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel. Okay, so when next I post amazing styles, you'll be notified. Now the original length is 28. I'm cutting 30. All right, the original length, the length she wants is 28, so I'm cutting 30. At the half length, I marked her waist measurement plus 1.5 inches for the sewing allowance. And at the blouse length, I marked the hip measurement plus sewing allowance. Okay, your own sewing allowance can be up to 2 inches, 3 inches at most, because there's no dart on this dress. It's just a kind of a free dress. Okay, just that it is asymmetric, both the shoulder and the down part. Okay, now this folding I'm folding here is because of the finishing I saw on the neck. All right, this is the shoulder. This is 6 inches. Here to here is about 3 inches. What is that 3 for? This 3 inches is for the extension on the shoulder. Okay, then I slanted my shoulder. All right, now for me to cut, I will not be cutting from 6 to be on the safe side. All right, I will be cutting from the shoulder. You can see I did the cutting from the shoulder to be on the safe side. Okay, now I'm cutting the side. Now I zoomed that particular dress to see the details. That is why you're seeing that extension. There was no folding on the neck. No double folding or biasing on the neck. The fabric was double folded in when even, when you wear it, it folds itself in. So that is why I did that double folding. So I'll just, fold this. The next is for us to place it and get the back. Now, there is no zip at the back of this dress, but that does not mean you cannot put zip. You can decide to put zip, but when I checked, there is no zip at the back of this dress. So that is the main reason why I even went for ease. Okay, so I'll just trace it exactly and cut. Initially, you can actually decide to put zip, but when I zoom the dress, there's no zip at the back. Okay, it is a free dress, and for you to be able to wear it, you need ease. And I've added the ease initially, so I do not need to add any more. Okay, and this particular fabric I'm working with stretches a little bit. Okay, it stretches a little bit, so I'll put that into consideration. Now, this is what I have. This is what I have. All right. Now, the first step is to open it up and place them together. Before placing them, notch it. You can see I folded into two and got my center. Getting my center is very necessary because when I open them up now and place them together, I will know where my center is from. If there is any measurement, it becomes so easy. So the first step is to open up this way that I'm just doing, place it together. All right. Now I need to determine where to sew. Okay. I need to determine where to sew. Am I sewing immediately from the shoulder or 1 inches before the shoulder? Where am I trying to sew? The shoulder part. Okay. So, but the first thing first, let's go to the down. The down part has asymmetric, it is slanted. One side is higher, the other side is down. Yours can be sharp, but I decided to give mine a little bit curve. Okay, you can see, I don't know if you can see what I'm marking with my chalk. Possibly when I cut it, you see it. Okay, this asymmetric cutting right now cannot be done folded into four. It has to be opened up the way I just did. Do not make that mistake of doing it when it is folded into four. It has to be opened up this way, just like I placed it to be able to cut it. Now this part will be folded this way. I zoomed the particular style. I saw that the high part has this split about 3 steps. All right, folded on it. Okay, so I will be doing that. Now let's come back to the upper part here. Okay, let's come back. Let me place it front to front. Good. So this is it. Now I will be sewing first 1 inches before the shoulder. Now here I've already marked. You can see how I placed it 1 inches, and I'll sew. All right. Now I'll sew it first and check if it is too wide. If it is not wide enough, I will reduce it. And I did. I sewed it. I found out that it was too wide. So I've decided to sew right at the shoulder, the end of that 8. You can see I'm measuring it from the center, 8. What I measured is 8 from the center, 8 the other side. So in total, I have 16. Okay, that is where I will be sewing. I will start my sewing from there, and when I place it on the dummy, I will see how free it is. Now, this is what I have. I equally folded the armhole. You can see I did double folding on it. Okay, I did double folding on the armhole. Now, this is how it looks. The next thing I'll do is sew here, the sides. Okay, but before that, you can see this fold on the shoulder. I try zooming in to see that shoulder very well, but it is not coming out. I can't see it. I'm not seeing what they actually did. So I'm trying to see if I can get that kind of fold on the shoulder. That is what you're seeing me doing here. I'm turning the fabric, to see if I can give, but it is not working. It is not working at all. So I think what I'll do is I will have to devise my own means. Okay, now I've joined the sides. I equally folded the armhole, folded the down of the dress. Okay, I will have to devise a means to give it that fold on the shoulder. Now it is time to come to this high part. All right, it is asymmetric. This part is the high part. So what I'll do is open it up. Okay, here, open it up. You can see the effect on the dress. As you can see on the picture, I will be folding it this way. One, about 3 steps. Okay, 3 steps to give that effect on the dress. I zoomed this particular one and I saw they did this on this side. All right, so I will 3 step is okay for me. You can extend it up to 4. 3 step is very much okay. This is it. All right, I've sewn it. You can see I've sewn it. It is sewn. I did a tiny stitch on the line of the joining, and this is how it looks. It's looking like what is on the picture already. Now this is it on the dummy. Okay, this is the slanted part, though not yet ironed. I will be ironing it. So this is how it's slanted. So guys, if you're still watching, you have any question, feel free to drop it on the comment section. Now this is how it looks on the dummy. It is okay. The shoulder is not too falling off. Okay, if the shoulder is not too falling off. Now this is the first time I'm making this dress. All right, and it's for a client. So we need to work on the shoulder. If you watch the shoulder on the picture, you can see there's a kind of a fold on the shoulder, and I tried getting it earlier before joining, but it wasn't working. So what I'll do right now is trying to see if I can fold the shoulder part, this particular part right here, and see if I can get any kind of design on it, just a little kind of design on it. I have to, you know, um design it my own or improvise. Okay, I didn't get to see what they did, but I have to improvise, all right, to give it that same fold on the shoulder like you're saying. So I've decided to just do this. You can see how it is. You can see it. I decided to do this. All right, now the fabric on the picture and the fabric I'm using to sew are not the same. The one on the picture seems to be lighter, all right, but mine is not lighter. Now look at what I did. I used that folding. This particular place I'm holding is what I'll use to, give that effect on the front. So I will just go ahead and take this part, take it out, all right. Now this remaining part, I'll give it a kind of curve. Let it curve, let it not have this sharpness as it was before. Now this curve, it will be inside, it will not be coming out. Now on this part, nothing will be done because I still need to determine what to use for my curve. This tiny space you're seeing here is what I'll use to curve this armhole. You see how I placed it? Come back here, then stitch it up this way. You can see how it is. Alright, so I'll just use pin and hold it. Now I have stitched it up and this is how it came out. to me is very much okay, all right, because I can't do what is on the picture. I do not, there's no clearer view of how it is. So I have to go with this. This is it. Okay, you can see how it looks. It was neatly, covered, no opening of any kind. To me, it is very much okay. It's equally giving that fold effect at the shoulder, all right, which I explained to the client because I do not want you coming to tell me, it's not what I told her, that I cannot see exactly what they did, but I will be doing something like that. She said, yeah, she understand that is okay. So I'm still on the right track. So this is the part that will be slanted. All right. This is the part. So this is it. Okay. This is what came out. I hope when she wears it, she will love it. And for the trouser video, it's just a palazzo. There's a video on my channel on how to cut the trouser.